I've heard a lot of things about the terminal, but this is going to be my first experience.
And our airport review today will show you the international arrival travel experience at this airport, comparing the old and new terminals and uncovering the unique vibes of each.
I would give it kudos because it was a very seamless entry for me.
Moving between terminals isn't just a change of place. It's like crossing a bridge between two different worlds.
Then they should make more buses available rather than having people wait for some minutes.
Explore the seamless transition from the courtyard to the pickup area. A fantastic addition you will want to miss.
And you see passenger converging at that point from Terminal 1 and Terminal 2.
Stick around until the end because, believe it or not, the arrival journey might just become your favorite part of the airport adventure. And to start us off, we welcome the Terminal Manager of Murtala Mohammed International Airport Terminal 1.
My name is Mr. Kerry Emmanuel. I'm the International Terminal Manager for Terminal 1. You are welcome to Murtala Mohammed International Airport.
This is an international arrival at Murtala Mohammed International Airport. This airport is where most international passengers arrive and where all major airlines used to have their base of operation. It currently has two terminals, each of which serves specific airlines, which is often the root of confusion for most passengers. Now, at this airport, we've got three types of passengers arriving. It might get a bit confusing, but I'm going to break it down for you. We have first group of passengers. There are passengers arriving, their aircraft will dock at the old terminal and they will be processed using the D wing of the old terminal. All right. Then you have a group landing at the apron of Terminal 2. That is the new terminal. Their aircraft will dock at the new terminal apron and they'll be processed at the new terminal. Then lastly, we have passengers that their aircraft will gracefully park at the old terminal apron, setting stage for a unique experience. And these passengers will be bussed from that old terminal apron to the open bay of the new terminal. And these passengers are the people we'll be concentrating on.
Most of the aircraft parked at the E-wing fingers, we bus most of them. Then the one that parked at the D-wing, we bus some of them and we don't bus some.
And you might be wondering, why are we talking about busing? What happened to the fancy avio bridges? Well, let me spill the beans, because I know a lot of passengers might not really understand or know why you are being bused from where your aircraft is parked instead of using the avio bridges. The story begins with the construction of a $1 billion airport terminal to enhance air travel. However, the new Terminal 2 faced challenges, primarily due to design flaws. The most critical issue is the insufficient apron space, limiting the terminal to small and medium-sized aircraft and forcing larger planes to use the older Terminal 1. So this is the Terminal 2A side. You can see it is smaller in size than its older counterpart.
We have some constraints there, like the bridges there.
Not big enough.
Yes, to accommodate more airlines. So yes, bigger aircraft.
Okay. How many bridges do you have there?
I think they have 7 there.
7? It's not up to 7. I think
No, you still have behind. The ones you are seeing here, they still have some bridges behind. So,
but now you can only take
so we need a lot of space for aircraft, wide-body aircraft to maneuver to go and park at the one behind. So because you need the wingspan clearance.
Now we will be talking about the passengers that will be processed at this new terminal, while their aircraft will be parked at the apron of the old terminal. And so I'm going to show you how to navigate around Terminal 2 arrival.
What we do is that we bus them.
And we have come here to understand the process. If you are coming in from out of the country, this is what you can expect upon arrival. This is the D apron of Terminal 1, that is the old terminal, where the Delta passenger aircraft is parked. It is an Airbus 330-200 aircraft. This beauty can carry between 210 and 250 passengers and even more in higher density layout. Impressive, right? So it's like a bustling community in the sky, each person with their own story and destination, all sharing a common journey through the clouds. Being on ground and seeing this gorgeous bird up close was unforgettable. Since it's not docked at one of the aero bridges at the Terminal 1 apron, it means they will be processed from Terminal 2. Within seconds, buses that will be ferrying them started arriving in quick succession. And from here, passengers aboard this aircraft will now be bussed to the open bay of Terminal 2.
We have somebody who is the head of bus management, who ensure that buses are available, who ensure that drivers are also available.
Firstly, the crew ensures a smooth disembarkation, and so, one by one, row by row, they begin filing out in a very organized manner, and within minutes, everyone is ready for the next chapter of their adventure. I feel they almost have been briefed on situation on the ground. And when I asked him passengers' initial reaction when they learnt they will be bussed from the old terminal apron to the new terminal, he said they were unhappy.
Initially, they were not happy the way things were going, but now at least they are getting happier that it's looking like what we see in other clients. So, but we'll still get there. We still have a lot of things to do.
It's been seamless since I came. I mean, let's be honest, I had one or two complaints from Nigerians. Nigerians will always complain. I think it's still a work in progress, and I think it can be made better. But I think the number of buses from the boarding, when you're deboarding the plane, should possibly be increased. I think we are just 2 there today. I may be right. Yeah, I think we are just 2 or 3. Okay. Yeah. So I think if it's increased, that would really help, because again, Nigerians also need to be patient, because we also experience this abroad. Even when we travel in through international airports, it can be chaotic at times. I mean, I've been to some airports where it was chaotic, and you're not going to complain, and you're going to accept it that way. So why, when you come to your own place and you see the progress they're making, you make it look as if no progress is being made at all? So kudos to you, sir.
Thank you very much. By the time you do 2 trips of 6 buses, you are through with them, and within 20-25 minutes, you are done with that.
Fasten your seatbelts as we embark on a scenic bus ride to find out how convenient it is to carry passengers from the foot of the aircraft at this D apron to the open bay of Terminal 2. Just as the passengers are transported, so also are their luggage. This is the luggage room, and before you are reunited with your luggage, it must pass through here and scanned as well before making its way to the baggage claim. You have no idea how much complexity goes into commercial aviation, and certainly these airports have mastered the art. Seeing the airport from this angle was so exciting. It is a fascinating behind-the-scenes look at the airport from the ground level. We have reached the open bay of Terminal 2, and I happily welcome you to Terminal 2 arrival. This open bay serves as an alternative when the aviation bridge isn't working, or in case of an emergency. It's where passengers will disembark and then make their way to arrival. From here, you can then proceed to the immigration control and keep your passport handy. You landed there and you were ferried to this terminal. How is the experience like?
We were told in the plane that we should just keep calm, that they were bringing buses to come and ferry us down here. So I just had to just wait. Though the heat, like I felt the heat first, but I mean, it was fine. It's okay. The aircraft was cold, so coming out into the air, it was warm.
It's okay.
Because where I'm coming from is way hotter than this.
Where are you coming from?
Houston, Texas.
It's all right. Is there anything you think they can improve in terms of the movements of passengers from that terminal to this terminal?
I think they should just provide more buses. I mean, once they know that they have to transport people from that terminal down here, then they should make more buses, available, rather than having people wait for some minutes.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You're welcome back.
Thank you so much.
All right. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah.
The minister promised us that more buses are coming. So by the time we get like 10 buses, the sky is our limit, so we don't have issues again. But for now, we are coping with the one they have. Even if you have more and you are not coordinating properly, it's a problem. But the few we have, we are coordinating it very well.
The crew is finally here. They are always the last to disembark after the last passenger leaves the plane. Okay, so you can see the busing is seamless, very seamless. Sure, even the crew of Delta Airlines can attest to that. The whole thing seemed well organized, no issues so far. This terminal's design emphasizes a lightness and open quality that is welcoming. The ambience they have created here, even before you reach the immigration area, is welcoming and uplifting. This is a significant improvement from the old terminal's dark and unwelcoming atmosphere.
Passengers using the new terminal is like a 7-star experience for them. So they are seeing new things.
Notice the glass demarcation on both sides, ensuring arriving and departing passengers are kept separate. However, don't worry, you can still spot and say goodbye to a friend who's about to embark on their journey. The airport sets a new standard for a stress-free entry process, from the bay to immigration in a matter of minutes. Now you are at the immigration control. They have a lot of immigration counters here. It's pretty fast. From what I'm seeing, they are very cordial and courteous. You have counters for Nigerian passport holders, foreigners, and you have visa on arrival section. After immigration, head to the spacious baggage claim area. It is now more expanded. Make sure to keep your luggage tag safe and handy because you will need it. It's like a special pass for your bag. If your baggage does not appear or is damaged, please ask one of the airline staff and present your baggage tag or go to baggage inquiry. So after collecting your baggage, passengers exit through here. Depending your country or region of departure, import procedures will be required for certain items. This is the arrival lobby. Let me remind you at this point, don't expect any duty-free shops. Yes, they don't have any yet. You only have the currency exchange at your disposal in case you want to change cash for taxi fare if needed. Like I pointed out in my previous video that this new terminal doesn't have commercial offerings for now. A lot of things are still being put in place. Okay, so in case you're traveling or preparing to return home, I suggest you pack some snacks. If you have children, pack something for them to snack on by time you arrive. And when you are coming down from the aircraft, you may as well request for water from the cabin crew. Definitely they will extend that to you because you won't have anything to buy at the arrival lobby, not even water. You can see how well lit the whole terminal is. They have provided a nice smooth ramp and a lift here. I noticed a lot of people prefer the ramp to using the lift, but the choice is yours. And from here on, your arrival becomes even more interesting. Once you come out, they have a nice walkway that will take you to somewhat like a courtyard from where you can now access the pickup area. It's really a nice and smooth walk all the way. You can even ride on it, and it opens up here. You see what I'm telling you? Behold the heart of Murtala Mohammed International Airport, the open courtyard.
Adachi. This is our new arrival concourse. As you can see how beautiful it is.
This is really beautiful. It is more than just a space. In fact, this is where the old and new converge.
And you see passenger converging at that point from Terminal 1 and Terminal 2. So any passenger that arrives from Terminal 1, you come out through this door and you go through this door. Then you want to arrive from Terminal 2, you come out this way and this way. So at the end there, that's where the pickup is.
If you can walk on hills, you are welcome to strut it all the way. Otherwise, I will advise on something flat.
There's a passenger that just came out from Terminal 1 and is going to the arrival concourse, the new arrival concourse. Probably the driver is waiting at the entrance there, so to pick him up. Yes. And that's where the car hire are also situated. So it's so convenient for all the passengers. Let's go there so that you see our beautiful arrival concourse.
When I was coming here, I didn't know what to expect. Being here and seeing all this, I'm blown away.
It's a seamless thing. You just go down. You can make use of the elevator, you can make use of the escalator, or you make use of the ramp. It's well air conditioned with standard toilets there. Very soon where you can stay and for some time wait for people that come to pick you. It's coming up there.
My initial thought was that this is a train station. This definitely will be the best part of your arrival. For the first time, they really had passengers in mind.
So when the passenger come out, their vehicle will pick them up here. So this is where we call the pickup. Those ones you are seeing there, they are the airport car hire operators. If you stay more than 10-15 minutes, you pay heavily there. You are expected to go and park there.
Okay.
So when your passenger arrive and they are out here, you come and pick and go so that there will be sanity.
This is really beautiful.
It's been a very wonderful experience, given the fact that it's been a while I've been back home. It was a seamless experience from the boarding on the plane and waiting for the buses to come, going through immigrations and getting my baggage, my bags. Everything was seamless, to be honest with you. And the airport is clean, very clean. The toilet facilities are all working, and it's been nice. It's been nice.
Okay. Until next time, may your arrivals be as seamless as your departures. Safe travels.